Hi, and welcome to the first episode of my Ultimate Skyrim Permadeath Let's Play series. We've spawned into Windhelm, and this is our character, Verros Alarrvu, a Dunmer. He is not doing so great at the moment, very hungry, very thirsty. And so we're just going to step inside the corner club quickly, just so that we can establish what we have to work with, and so I can explain what I plan to do with this character.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
So just step over here. So Ultimate Skyrim, in the game you need to invest your perk points into skills to actually be able to use them. So for example, pickpocket, to even be able to pickpocket, you actually need to put your first perk point into them. We start with 3, so we're going to have to carefully choose where we start with our perks. For this character, I'm planning to make a Nightblade Thief build. So the skills we'll be using are Sneak, Lockpicking, Pickpocket, Alchemy, Illusion, Destruction, and One-Handed. We may also put some points into skills like Smithing, Speech, and possibly Evasion, but those will be the core skills we work on. So to start off, we will put one perk into Sneak, which will allow us to sneak more effectively. Out of Pickpocketing and Lockpicking, I will be putting one into Lockpicking, as I think that might be a bit more effective in the early stages of the game. It might be quite hard for us to actually make money while pickpocketing, so I think lockpicking is a safer bet. I do have an extra point, and instead of pickpocketing, I want to put that point into speech, so that way I can get slightly better prices for the goods that I'm stealing and selling. Okay. As for items, we've started with an iron dagger, some
Too many dark elves in
rags,
Windhelm complain about the way we're treated. What good does
lockpicks,
complaining
and a
And what do you
loaf of
suggest we
bread,
do?
and then some ale, which will probably sell right away.
Need another drink?
So I have my dagger favorited. For magic, we have a frenzy spell, Icewind, and our ancestor power. We also have instinct, so I'll be favoring that too. And we've started with the standing stone of the tower, which gives us extra carry rate and will increase our lockpicking skill for the start of the game. So that should be very useful. Just to start, I'll just quickly hotkey my dagger, hotkey Icewind, just in case we run into any trouble early on. So we're already starving and thirsty, so let's speak to...
I thought the Grey Quarter would be
Nope,
a
you're
haven
the
for
wrong
my
person.
kind.
Sorry.
I was
Welcome,
wrong.
brother.
Ambrose.
Please, enjoy yourself.
I just need to check and see if we can stay at this inn. It doesn't look like we can. No. I was hoping
Take
that
a
a
look.
mod would allow that, because that would have been really good roleplay for our character. But unfortunately that's not the case. We're going to sell off this red wine and this ale. That puts us up to 34 gold, and I just need to check if Ambrose has any water for us. No water skin. Does he have any bottled water? Bottled water. So we can afford one of those.
Keep on your guard. This
I'll
city
be
can
right
be a
So,
little rough for those such as us.
Us spawning in the Grey Quarter was a complete coincidence. I set this character up to spawn as a beggar in rags and in a random city, and it just so happened to put me right in the middle of the Grey Quarter, which makes for very good roleplay opportunities. We will be avoiding stealing from the Dunmer of the Grey Quarter at the very least, as we are a citizen of the Grey Quarter, I imagine, and we wouldn't want to disrupt our people any more than they have to deal with from the local lords. Just gonna try and get rid of some of this hunger and thirst quickly. This doesn't completely do it, but hopefully we'll be able to find more food and water as we go. So first things first is trying to make sure that we can get some food, get some new clothes. Grab these alchemy ingredients as we go, but I think I'm going to try exploring the docks to begin with. Hopefully that'll be a good place for us to start leveling our skills and maybe get some items.
I've been instructed to tell all visitors that this is Stormcloak territory. The Dunmerfield are all alike. Skyrim has no use for your kind. I catch you stealing anything, I will break your neck. Now move along.
Okay. So that's the kind of people we're dealing with in the Grey Quarter. So us Dunmer are gonna need to stick together. Just get through this loading screen and we will see if there's anything on the docks that we're able to steal. I'd really like to get us some better clothes, maybe something to eat at the very least. This is the first day actually, so hoping to at the very least get enough money together to buy a room for tonight. So I know there's been an expansion to the Windhelm docks, so we'll have to take a look at that. I think that's it there, because I don't remember that. So I think we'll start by heading over there. So in my testing, I mainly stuck to Whiterun, Volkreath, and that was about it. Just so that I had time to get used to PC controls and to make sure that any of the mods I had installed were working correctly. I got rid of some bugs, so hopefully this playthrough won't have any weird stuff going on. But if it does, then I'll just have to deal with it as it comes up. I'm still getting used to the PC controls after playing on console for the majority of the time I've owned Skyrim, so if you see me fat finger some keys, hopefully that I'll improve on that as we go along. So, Sailor's Rest. This is apparently a fishery? This looks more like a sailor's bar, maybe?
Yes, sirrah.
Fallon Duskar. Rent a room? Oh, so this is a... This must be an additional inn, which is great for us, as we'll be able to come down here and rent a room here instead of up from the racist old lady up in Windhelm at Candlehearth Hall. I was gonna see if there was anything to steal on her, but since this is another Dunmer and we plan to stay here, it's probably best we don't get on his bad side or take advantage of him. Just have a look here. That's a guard dock house. Probably not something we want to go into right away. Is there anything on this boat we can take? Oh, that's a chest. Search? Oh. So I just imagine we just stole that gold rather than us just taking it. I think that's a staircase up to the bridge. So I'll go have a look at that. But I imagine we just stole that gold rather than just taking it. I think a lot of the modded content doesn't necessarily flag everything as stealing, even though it really should be. Well, some of this is marked as stealing, so I don't know why the chest on the boat with 50 gold pieces in it wouldn't be. Okay. Let's just check down here. What's this? Dock storage cellar. That might be good to come back to. Let's just see. Does this lead up to the bridge? I think it does. But this is making me very nervous running up the staircase. Okay, so this is all part of the bridge. Okay. So not off to a great start. We haven't been able to steal anything yet, but now that we won't be staying in Candlehearth Hall, rather. I don't feel so bad about going into there and seeing what I can pilfer away while the innkeeper isn't looking.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks. Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war.
Oh. I'm not sure what's going on here.
We'll pay you a visit tonight, we got ways of finding out what you really are.
It just seems like everyone just came out of Candlehearth Hall, decided to get on with their day, so that's a bit odd. I'm not quite sure what's making that happen. We'll just head inside here, though. In Candlehearth Hall.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Another dark elf. Just what Windhelm needs.
Yeah, don't really think we're welcome here. We want to give Elder any of our hard-earned money, so
Don't worry. We'll get through
it's
this.
good that we have another option. Let's just sneak into here quickly. Let's see what we can grab. So, part of the Ultimate Skyrim install includes a mod called Better Thieving, I believe, which any items under 50 gold in value will not count as stolen in your inventory. So it allows thief characters to make a living before joining the Thieves Guild, which is good for us because I know in this version of the game, the Thieves Guild is a lot harder to get into than the base version. So having a way to make money before we are able to join will be good, and I think count to our progress in actually becoming a member. So we have some clothes now, so we can just get out of these rags quickly. Shoes and a shirt. And that is looking a lot better than we were before already. Okay. So with that done, let's just check another in, shall we? So we're just looking for items under 50 gold for us to take. So these robes, these boots, and this silk cloth will all work. Let's check here. Get some... Ooh, this necklace we'll take. We can't sell it, but we should be able to hold, as long as we don't get arrested. It's quite light, so we should be able to hold on to it for a while and sell it when we actually gain membership to the Thieves Guild. This ale, blackberry mead, glazed plate, Nordmead, paper roll. All of that is good. I think we'll just give ourselves a quick wash too while we're here. Just because we don't. Being dirty actually affects our ability to sneak well. So we have to make sure we're keeping ourselves clean. Okay, some more wine. That's good. Linen gloves we can take, and the hawk feathers. That's a valuable alchemy ingredient. Let's just check here. A lot of this is very inexpensive clothes, but it will add up over time. Nothing else to steal there. I think that's all three of the rooms down here. Maybe we can steal something to eat. Is that a health potion? Yeah. Apple pie. We're not going to be able to get into that, at least not now. Got some apples, some cheese. Frost salts. Some more wine. I think that's good enough for now. We ended up with a lot more than I expected from the kitchens. But we should be able to... Nope, that's not the exact... I thought that was because we had someone just standing there like he'd just come in through the door. Ah, this one. Did someone just die? It sounded like it, or... Definitely sounded like something. So that's definitely a good start to what we own. Let's just take a moment to quickly check and we can actually eat something and get rid of this. So for no upgrade on our weapon, we have some gloves now, so we'll put those on. I think we'll change into something a bit more. I think we'll keep the... yeah, we'll keep the nicer clothes on. This potion might come in handy. The health potion's good. We managed to grab a lot of food. All of this alcohol we can just straight sell to Sadri's wares. Just have something to eat quickly. We do still need to find something to drink. We've upped our gold, I think, from like 15 to 80 now. The hawk feathers and frost salts are very valuable. We can sell that Survivor's Guide to Skyrim, and we just have some junk for us to sell off as well. Okay, so with that out of the way, our next destination should be... Maybe we can just go up and take a look at the market. I don't expect us to be able to steal anything, but maybe we can just see what they have on sale. We don't have a lot of gold right now, but maybe we can give ourselves a goal. I would like to get the smith to craft us some lockpicks, so we'll have to buy a steel ingot at some point. But looking around at this vendor, doesn't look like we're gonna find anything here worth less than 60 gold. I don't know why they're all on the floor. Something's obviously happened. Now we could steal another iron dagger, but I think we're good on that for now. Some food here. So maybe we'll return in the night. What has happened here? This is a mess. I'm also interested in taking a look at some of those boxes and crates at the back. So we'll have to come back at night with a lantern. We'll either have to get one crafted for us or make one ourselves. Let's see what this fine young lady has for us, though. Around here. What do you have for sale? Any weapons? Nothing we're really interested in. This backpack would be good. We can get some robes. Throwable frost powder. Extremely cold powder. Those unfortunate ones who are hit by this blood-freezing dust will suffer 52 points of frost damage for 5 seconds. So I think that's like a bomb, or possibly a spell. I'm not really sure how that works. Snowberry extract might be useful, but I don't think we'll be leaving Windhelm in the immediate future, so... Anything good? Doesn't look like it. And... Steel ingot. Buy one of those and maybe we can
Thank you for your custom.
turn that into some more lockpicks. I think other than the Khajiit caravans, that's really the only way we're going to be able to get lockpicks at this stage of the game.
Assorted
Some
wares
werewolf
and
pelts.
tools you just can't live without. Come
I don't
and
see a
for yourself.
travel lantern, which would be nice, but I guess we'll have to try and make one ourselves. We just need to find a lantern. I think we'll try and give most of our business to the Grey Corps, though, and make sure that they're getting the money they need. Let's just check some of these houses up here, because I know this is a wealthier district. Expert lock. Expert lock. I'm gonna guess that one of these is a player home. Yep. And is this an expert lock too? Novice. Okay. So we might be able to come back to Clan Cruelty a little bit later. And we'll just head out here quickly. Sorry, I just had to check the time on my recording. So, we also have the Palace of Kings, so I think maybe next episode we'll try having a look around in there. But we'll save that for then. I think for now, what we'll do is we'll just head over to Sadri's and get rid of some of our stolen items. Just run this way. All these ingredients will be useful later on. We got these ones before.
Stay out of trouble, Elf.
Okay. Sadri's use was.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you haven't. My sister died. Things won't be the same without her.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Revan Sadri. Is nothing stolen? Nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return
It's not
the ring
that
for you.
easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Okay, so that's an interesting quest for our thief character to start off, returning
Take a
a
look.
stolen item. So, I think we'll have to get on that soon. Maybe after we have a look through Windhelm. Let's just have a look at what kind of items we have available here. I think our character is going to stick to daggers and possibly short swords, so I don't really think there's anything here. These hunting knives aren't that great in actual combat, but if we do want to do any hunting, we'll have to pick one up at some point. Bearskin cloak. Some of these cloaks could be nice since we're running around in the cold. and these leather pouches as well. Let's have a look at what else we have here. Do you have possibly a travel lantern or a water skin? 2 water skins. So we'll have to pick up one of those.
Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
It doesn't seem like you have a travel lantern. Would it be under here? No. Okay, well maybe you can buy some of our goods so we can get rid of the fine shoes and the merchant's hats. 2 pairs of our gloves.
Have a look around.
Our old
I buy and
rags.
sell just about
These
anything.
linen robes. We'll keep the potion of health. Get rid of all the alcohol. Don't think that's very useful to us at the moment, so, and it is very valuable,
I'm
so we can
always
just get
happy
rid
to
of
see a
that.
customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods. That's
Quite a
trouble I
lot
don't
of
need.
scathe crawl, so maybe we'll get rid of just maybe half of it. We can get rid of that, we won't be needing that.
Make yourself at home, please. Let me know
Glaze
if I can be of
plate.
any assistance.
2 paper rolls, and 6 pieces of silk. We now have 233 gold. We'll get rid of this bowl, so the water skin is going to be a lot more useful. We just need to find somewhere where we can refill it. So we can buy, I think just 1 for now. We are within the city, so it should be quite easy for us to find somewhere to refill this. So I have to keep an eye out for any wells. Just one last quick look. We'll definitely have to come back maybe for some of these box pouches. But for now, I think that's all we can really afford, so thank you, Revan. Okay.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
We definitely don't want
Be
to
careful.
betray our friend
Murder could be
Revan,
anywhere and anyone.
so we'll ignore that. I wonder, what's this? I think this is added by. Oh, so this looks like the... Is it the new tribunal from... Oh, can we grab these? No, it doesn't look like it. I think this is the new tribunal from Soulstone. So, wonder which one of these we should take. I think Mafala is linked with Dark Brotherhood, and so I think that might make the most sense. I'm not as up to date on the lore, and it's all left my brain from not playing for so long, so maybe I can just check that and see what it does. Doesn't seem like it did anything for us, actually. Did we get power from that? Oh, it might be because we've stolen so much. I know that a lot of the divines won't give you blessings if you commit crimes, so that could be what's going on here. Okay. Well, with that, I think for next episode, we'll start off by getting ourselves into the palace, now that we look a bit more presentable, and we will see what we can get from that. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Leave any comments or criticisms down in the comments, let me know what you liked about this, what you didn't like, and I'll try to improve it for next time. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.